All right. Oh. Test audio level. Happy Thursday, I think. Stardate 2022-07-21. We are back with our HyperTextHero Day Flyer airplane. We're going to try to get the yaw control working today. That's let's see. That's this little thing here. You see like the little tail there? What up? Yeah, the little tail there. That thing is not really doing almost anything. We have almost zero side-to-side control on this thing. We have roll, we have pitch, but the yaw is missing. I think it's too small, the tail. Maybe I have to lengthen the fuselage a bit. We'll find out. We'll find out how we can do this. Let me repair it because I already broke it once. So as I was reminding myself how to control this video game with my new controllers. Holy moly! I think our TV is failing. Okay, this may be a problem. But let me turn it on and off. Oh dear. Maybe we won't have a big TV after all. Something that was here already, I'm borrowing it. Wow. Yeah, it's all red. I can still read the chat. But wow, yeah, this TV is not going to be around much longer. I guess I'm going to have to get my monitor back. That's alright, we'll be able to do it for this stream. I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you after the stream. A little later, maybe it'll be easier. I'm gonna break something if I try to move things right now. Let's just keep going and see where we can get with the side-to-side yaw control of this little aero flyer today. I'm gonna take it straight to the workshop. My first published model digital model radio controlled airplane in Balsa. And the nice thing that I noticed by publishing these things, publishing this plane, is that Steam automatically does version control for you. I don't know if it's game dependent or if that's just a feature of Steam Workshop stuff. That's very nice, so you don't have to worry about version control. It seems to do it for you, so you can keep track of your versions. All right. All right, here we go. Let me get my chat back here. Make sure everything is working. You're having a nice day, whether it's sunny or not. Let's take it for a little flight, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. We'll pick it up. I think we can. I think now that we have the tail wheel, we can take off with it from the ground. We don't have to throw it. Let's go ahead and let's climb it. Climb up here somewhere. Maybe you can roll it down and take off from the hill. Oh, got stuck on something. Let's just press the wrong button. Will it fit between these ropes? And is that enough space to take off from? Let's see. Alright, gonna release it right here. Oh, no, it's not letting me release it there. The word says throw instead of release. Maybe that's just what's confusing me. Alright, let's try right here. Leave it here. This is the cool thing about the physics in this. Look, let's see if this works. If I leave it here, and you see that the wheel is like that, I bet it won't fly. Let's try it. I bet it won't go forward. Yeah. Alright. Let's put it up here instead. Line it up right there. Drop it off right there. And here we go again. Ooh! Roll back a little bit. Alright, here we go. And off it goes. Oh! We managed! We're gonna have to get the sound levels adjusted here a little bit. A little too loud, the engine. A little better. HyperTextHero should be activated, can look around. Let's just go for a little fly about. I only have 44% battery, I forgot to load it up. Now the wind sounds a little high. That's, I think, controlled by world. And I've been hanging out at the Balsa Model Flight Simulator forum, and it's been a while since an update, I think February this year, but it's only 2 people working on this, and excitingly, they've been working on tools to make your own maps. Really good tools to make your own maps quickly. And this map here, this is how I saw it put over there. Okay, this is how I saw it put by, I think, Moch in the forum. This map, if you look at the number key on your, if you have a keyboard with a number pad, if you consider this Wirraway Bay map the number 5, the new map there, the new default map is gonna be, that's gonna be like 1/10th of that. So all those like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, that's gonna be the size of the new map they're working on. So that's exciting to me, and I'm glad that the work is continuing in Balsa. Switching view. A good place for flybys when you stay up high on the hill. All right, let's lock track IR. And now let's go back to the outside view. Now I'll be able to zoom in right to the airplane and do a quick little flyby here. Meow. Alright, so the problem I have with this plane right now, okay, the roll, this maneuver is fine. Pitch up and down is fine, okay. I'm gonna turn towards ourselves. The problem is this. Yaw. This. I mean, it wobbles it a little bit, but it doesn't give you much control. And it's pretty normal with airplanes when you're going above a certain speed, especially jets. The yaw control you're not going to use so much because you don't want to rip off your rudder with the forces. But propeller planes that fly a little bit slower, you do want a little bit more yaw maneuverability than this. Let's go ahead and park by the do a landing by the hangar over here, and then we'll start a campaign again. I like playing the campaign so we can have experience points and all that good stuff. And within the campaign, we'll modify the airplane and try to get that yaw authority increased. Not very good. I should go around again, but that's okay. Oh, and we lost a wheel. Excellent. I'm gonna quit to the menu. And we're going to get into the campaign. Continue the career. Whoa! Here comes my green screen. Still very improvisational stream setup here until we get a little bit more settled. But, one step at a time. We're getting there. It's been really blustery. It was very windy yesterday. So, when it's windy and I have the window open here, it means that we're gonna sometimes have a gust of wind and you're gonna see an accident here on the stream. Alright? Alright, let's do it. Let's open up my HyperTextHero Day Flyer. Let me also get the sound levels on screen here. My other screen. Oh, the TV fixed itself, it seems. That was very odd. My secondary television where I'm watching the chat. Okay. Let's turn on all this stuff here. Center of mass, center of thrust, and aerostability. Okay. Now. Let's take a quick jump off of this. Let's take a look at a Cessna 172. Okay, just a basic airplane, or a Cessna 152. I mean, this is actually a high wing anchor. Let's look at a Piper Warrior, and I'm gonna bring that up here on this the Firefly. Let's take a look at a Piper Warrior profile. Photograph, alright. 1 second. Let's see. Just as an example of a similar airplane to what we're flying over here. This is fine. Okay. And then I'm gonna do this. All right, so our aeroflyer here. You can see it's looking pretty, not too different from this. But if we zoom in on this Warrior, we're not trying to make that exact airplane, we're just getting a clue from it. But if we zoom in on it, we can see there's a bit more, couple of things that I think we may, and I'm just learning as I go along here. I may be totally wrong here. But if you look at the tail section here, this music can put me to sleep. 1 sec. Look at the tail section here. One of the first things I'm noticing, and this happened with the P-51, the development of the P-51 in the Second World War. Okay, that's a good plane to study because the P-51, there's a very talented designer who went through several iterations to get to the P-51Ds, you know, the highly performant P-51D. And one of the things that happened between the B and the D was that there's this little tail fin here. You can see it on the Warrior. You can see it, this little thing here. Okay. And also, it's not that much. This is too big. My airplane, the Dayflyer, is a little too big. This thing. There's a little bit more of a slant, but I suspect that this here is gonna make a difference. And also maybe the size of the elevators, the horizontal stabilizers, and make a difference. All right, so we're gonna look at that, and we're gonna try to put that little fin there. I don't know if we have something like that we can add there. Let me turn off now the window capture here, and let's see what we can do about that. I'm also gonna reduce the height of this tail a bit, because it's a little bit too high, I think. So just a little bit like that, and maybe a little too thick, the surfaces. Let's take another look at that Warrior. Maybe there's a diagram we can look at that's or like this. Piper Warrior technical diagram perhaps would be a better thing for us to look at. Let's do that. And just learn a little bit about airfoils and wings. Well, here comes the bloody thing. I'm gonna have to close this window. Hold up, people. All right, that should hold it. I just put a weight on the green screen here. All right, so let's fire. Here is what I'm looking at. We're not trying to make a Warrior. We're just trying to get clues about, you know, a working airplane's airfoils, like a wing control surfaces, flaps, that sort of stuff. Razi! Hey, yo, at work, having a great one. Thanks, Raz. Have a great day at work, and thanks for dropping by. All right, let's take a look here. Put some wasabi on it. We want something spicy. You call Raz wasabi. All right, let's really zoom into this thing and see if we can get a clue here about the airfoils. Okay. It's kind of looking like it's very short. Maybe the problem we're having is for too long, our horizontal stabilizer. Maybe that's affecting the yaw. Okay, everything affects everything else in an airplane generally. You make a change to one thing, it might change. It might affect other stuff. So, there's the wing. Okay. It is looking to me almost like the warrior, the whole horizontal stabilizer moves. Maybe the whole thing moves. That'll be more like a saber than a P51. Okay, but just taking a look, getting a clue. Let's see what we can do here back in Balsa. Alright, a little bit discombobulated. Alright. Looks odd, the positioning of that. It's like a bit above it. I mean, we're not having problems with the elevation, we're having problems with this. Okay. Another little look at my, the thickness of the tail. Maybe it needs to be a little thinner, this thing. Undo. And it's a little it's gonna take some practice to talk while I do this stuff, because I don't really know exactly what I'm talking about here. I'm not a aeronautical engineer. But we'll give it more sweep. Okay. And for this here, less sweep. A little less chord. The thickness has to be reduced a little bit. Let's make the whole thing a little lower. So I give it more sweep. Alright, this I think also the thickness can be reduced. And we were talking about adding a little thin here. I don't know if that will be possible. So just the thickness of this as well. Symmetry is turned on, so if I reduce the thickness of one, it reduces the thickness of both. Middle mouse button moves the camera around. That was new to me. Less span. And then let's move the whole thing over. Oh, here you go. That's gonna be better. Oh. Undo. Alright, it's a little finicky still, and I think we could reduce this a little bit as well. It reduces the other ones as well, so oops. It will take some time to become fluent. Or maybe never fluent, but more eloquent in my discussions about digital radio-controlled model airplanes. You hover over a part for a second, and then you wait a bit, and then it switches to that. That's a nice feature. You don't have to click, because the thing is, when you click, then you select it, and then you might move it by mistake. It can be confusing. All right, that's looking pretty good. I think I'm going to reduce the thickness of the actual tail as well. I think maybe that's another thing that's happening. Tail's quite thick. The little airfoil here, the control surface, since that's so thick, maybe the airflow is sort of, instead of doing a curve over it, it's just going straight through. And maybe that doesn't give enough control authority on that. So let's reduce the thickness of this thing. That's just a total guess on my part. Where's the thickness? Is this? Yeah, thickness gives it 40%. How's the thickness of this one? Thickness of this one, 28. Okay, let's put it 28. Let's put it the same as the vertical stabilizers. And this is how you learn. You just jump in head first. You don't read the manual, make mistakes, and then eventually you read a manual if needed, as needed. But best way to learn is to jump in and make mistakes, in my opinion, my experience. Alright, I think that's aligned to the middle. I'm always confused about the alignment of the vertical stabilizer in this in Balsa Model Flight Simulator. But I think it's good enough. Let's see what's the thickness of this thing. 26. Let's make it about the same. Alright. And we have a single percentage points margins of error. All right, I think that's a pretty good spot. Let's go ahead and save it. I'm not gonna publish. I'm only gonna publish it to the. I'm only gonna push a change to the Steam Workshop once I confirm that it actually can fly and it's the plane is working. Okay. A little more of a sweep here could work as well. Horizontal taper. The taper is like both sides, and then the sweep is here. All right, that's my little aero flyer, my little day flyer. Save. Let's fly it. I'm just doing this in the campaign. Oh, I forgot one thing. Here comes the. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to close the window because it's not gonna work like this. Like I have a sail behind me and the wind keeps pushing it, so it's not just in the video game. The wind, I don't know if this model's wind, but the wind keeps pushing my green screen out of the way here. Alright, take a quick look at the aero stability. And the really cool thing, as you move the control surfaces, you can see the center of mass change. I mean, I think this was that does aero stability. The aero stability, you can see how it moves around in the plane. Okay, the yaw not doing much. Still, we'll see how it does. But one other thing I wanted to try that I forgot is that little vertical fin connecting to the vertical stabilizer. Let's see if we can put that there. Hey Sheepa, the center of mass isn't changing. It's the center of lift. Copy. Sorry, Sheepa. Yeah, center. And good day to you. Center of mass is the yellow one. Is the center of lift. That's changing as we move this stuff. All right. Let me close the window a bit. Jeez. And hello to you. Probably Elite later again. Played some late night Elite yesterday. I managed to get that Great Phantom dirty drives up to level 5. There's an experimental effect I want to put on it. Drag drives, but I need to find a security firmware or something with SRV. Maybe I'll finish doing that and then I'm gonna start with the Cobra. There you go. We have a Aeroflex Modelcraft AF2 mod wing. Delta wings are very resistant. I'm not sure if that's what we need or if it's just a proper mod wing. Elevators and rudders. Or even small to medium wing designs. General person medium-sided wing can be shaped to many different configurations. Let's try to just take this thing here. Looks like the closest to what we want. Let's just try to get this thing. I'm gonna turn off symmetry. And we are going to get this thing and just clomp it right there. And then we're going to rotate this thing around. I think there's a key I can press for it to align. I always forget what it is. Is it? Okay, I think it's Alt. There, we'll align it over there. No, it's Shift maybe. Neither. Control? Anyway, I'll clomp it over there. I think this might not work because I think the wing, it's supposed to be a wing, so you can't make it much smaller than a certain size, perhaps. Yeah, Corda says, you know, this is not going to work because of the Corda, unless I make a much larger airplane. Okay, I'll just delete that. Let's just go ahead and get the basic mod wing. Put it right there. Let's see how short we can make that thing. And remember, we're playing the campaign here, so this copy that. You're parked at Nora? Alright. I'll head back there when I jump back in. Thickness. I think I'm gonna have to flip this around actually. I don't know. I'm confused if this will be even something that we should be using in this way. Remember, we're playing the campaign, so that means that looks like a shark now. That that whatever we build here will cost money, and will affect our Balsa credit account. Yeah, I think that's the wrong thing. And another thing, since we're playing the campaign, there are a bunch of other stuff that we haven't unlocked yet. A bunch of other little bits and pieces here, so maybe that's one thing that we need in order to put over there. So let's just forget this for now. Let's just fly a little bit. I'm gonna save it. Accept. All right. Gonna take it for a little flight. Here we go. Couple other things I wanna close down here. Engine activated. And here we go. And we're off. Okay, the plane still flies. Okay, yaw. It's not wobbling as much, but it's still very little of yaw authority. So I think I have to make the control surface larger. Bring her back. We have the first person view because we have a little green dude here. Let's try landing a first person view. Might have a slice of pizza tonight, actually. Ooh, feels wobbly. All right. Oh, man. And I have less much less pitch authority as well. Let's go back to the drawing board. We'll repair that, cost us 15 bucks. Let's put something a little more chill now. All right, pause track IR. All right, let's see. Let's see this. Let's try to make it much longer. And let's rotate it so this little thing's on the top so we can move it down more easily. Whoa. Like that. Oh, now I'm confused. You just take it off and then click and then attach it again. It should put it follow the forwards backwards taper of the tail. There. That's the easiest thing to do. It wants to attach having the span on the bottom, so we'll just leave it like that. I think I got confused when I tried to flip it around. There's probably a reason for that. All right. Grr! Thanks, Sheepa. That's the second one I catch making that wheel come off. I love when things come off of airplanes and you land in, you know, flight simulators. How's the Enterprise coming, Kerr, in Balsa? Are you in Florence now? Increase the cord here a little bit on this as well. And I think I'm gonna make this a little longer. Oh, I can't make that one. How about this one? A little bit longer. Put it right there. Then the center of lift is not on the pilot. I want it to be near the pilot. It's on the pilot in the back. Let's try this. Let's move this over here. Oh, but then the battery is there. No, let's not mess with that too much right now. Then wrong going to Budapest and Balaton Lake if my flight does not get cancelled. Yeah, I heard it's a mess to fly in the future light facepalm. It's a mess to fly most places around the world right now. You love things coming off. I guess that's why our customer satisfaction rate on Google is down. only at the simulator, Sheepa. Increase the cord on that as touch. This thing's trying increasing the cord on that too. Balaton Nisos and Balaton Felson are much younger. I've never been to Balaton. Is that a lake? Sounds like see, this is the power of fucking marketing. It sounds like a exercise bike. What is there a key I can do very... Oh, here you go. Shift, you do minute movements. Let's leave positive angle of attack. And this thing. Sweep it back a little bit. All right, save. Let's try that. I made that much larger, and I adjusted some things over here. So we now we have a slight positive angle of attack, 0.5 degrees. We have so the lake. We have like 6 or 7 rugby matches or beach rugby teams. Beach rugby, huh? One is called Sabi Mobile, and the other one is called Sabi Nobile. Jeez, after a glass of Sagrantino, I probably wouldn't know which is which. Lovely area. Where is it? In west or the east of Italy? I hope I will remember as much as possible, but I don't. Remember, that's not a video game, Kerr. Alright, let's try this. Let's try to take off from the road. Here, you're talking about the beach, let's go to the beach. What's this guy doing here now? Jeez. Oh, broke my thing. Did I? No, I just dropped it. Alright. Engine on. Whoa, that was a little wobbly. What's happening? Let's see. Alright, that's better. We have more, that's much better. Now we have yaw. So basically making that much larger and messing around with the thickness. That helped. Oh, it's in Hungary. Okay, sorry. Yeah, you did mention Hungary. My fault. And I'm hungry. I'm Hungary. Actually, I had a paintball arrangement around there. We got picked up by the owner in a big badass BMW. He drove by some ladies and they all kind of looked at him scared, so I guess he had a side business. Hungary, huh? Dear. Never. No, have I been to Hungary? I've been to Budapest. I've never been to Balaton. Okay, this is better. We got yaw control now. Oh, we don't have a track IR in the right position though. Stand by. Our pitch, the plane doesn't pitch up as easily as before. Let's put full power. Let's try to do a loop. That's okay, pretty smooth. Alright, let's try split S. It's alright. Now, let's try the big test of whether we have enough yaw control to be a hammerhead. Let's try a hammerhead right now, and I'll try to do that from third person, from, I mean, an outside view. Straight up. Hold it. Oh, it wants to turn the other way. Oh, let's try from this view. Up. Okay, that's an okay hammerhead. We have to go turn right because this is the direction the prop is turning. I always forget if it's the same direction or the opposite. Here goes, let's try it here. Yaw, we counteract a little bit of left aileron. It goes down. That's feeling pretty good. There's some tweaks we can do, but it's feeling better than before. It's coming for a landing at the beach. The landing is another test of the. You can check the yaw authority at slow speed. That will give us. That should give us much more yaw authority. Cheapo says, when I opened the trunk, I was hoping not to be sold into slavery. He had that look. Tier. Had a good match though. Paintball. Last time I painted paintball was in Brazil, so I was like a kid. It was fun. I have a friend who loves air. I have a couple of friends, including one I play Arma with, who love airsoft. Really like airsoft. This biodegradable little plastic. I get they say the biodegradable plastic pellets. Basically like a real looking gun, but it shoots like little plastic pellets. You know, boys will never, people who like fire sticks will never grow old in the end. Had a good match. Central Europe, it is not known for civil liberty enforcement. Yeah, I think the thing of Central Europe is, no, these places had a lot of dictators for a long time. Behind the Iron Curtain for a long time, so it takes, I think, several generations for the idea of, you know, for corruption and all that sort of stuff to play itself out. Not that there is no corruption here either, but let me turn the music up a little bit. And let's do a mission. I am going to pick up the vehicle and we're going to refuel and recharge and just go up and see if we can do a mission. Ball here. Let's talk to this guy and see. 0 events, don't have anything for you right now. Alright, Manjo. Keep you playing your banjo. Keep calm and cool. Now let's talk to Ari. 3 events, we've done all these. We're good. We didn't get top marks for all of them, but Darla, Gunway, we don't have guns yet. I don't think we've unlocked guns yet. These we got all of them done. So I think, do we have guns now? Maybe we do have a little thud cannon we can add, and then we do those other things. Cheapo says, I also tipped a toilet cleaner like 50 euros in drunken haze of girls' booze. No. That is awesome. I like giving people huge tips when I'm, you know, when I can. I had no idea what it was currency, what its currency was worth. I was just smacked on the table and went partying. Nice. That's up there after my own heart, Shipa. Guns. No, we need only 150 more experience points. So let's just go out there. Let's do one more of those missions. Try to get better marks. Maybe one of these. I have passing grade in all of these. Oh no, the bridge bender I haven't done. There you go. That's funny. The icons here, I guess, don't mean anything then, because maybe that's just not implemented yet. Because I thought that if it would only show the blue icon if I only did the pass. But this one, it shows all 3 icons too, but I haven't made no progress. Dodge through a winding path along island bridges. Lovely. The guy was gone for the rest of the night. I bet he was like, right, I'm out of this dump. Alright, dodge your way along the bridges on a long and trying route. To get maximum points, you have to fly through all the waypoints. If you fly outside of any, you lose points, but keep on going, as turning back around will also cause a points penalty if you don't correct your heading quickly. My plane is sliding off there. Keep it smooth and easy all the way to the end. And oh, don't crash if you can. We had some neighbors nagging us about a littering problem. Copy that. Okay, here we go. Engine on. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Go! Oh, missed the first one already. Slow down. Am I going the wrong way? Oh, shit. What happened here? I just missed the first one, so... Didn't like that. Like, you didn't even start and you already... screwed it up. You lost the wheel! Alright, that's the chase view button. Don't touch the bar ladies curve, they apparently are for show. Sounds like what I'll be doing, expecting a certain amount of video production sound to play. Yeah, well, I don't know, I think Kerr is pretty used to getting pretty drunk and, I don't know. Isn't that what rugby players do generally? Or, are there any rugby players that don't drink at all? Are there any, like, sober rugby players? Does that exist? Hold up. Okay, we're doing better now. I just slowed down. I'll look back at the chat after this bit because this is quite hairy here. See, this is where I needed the yaw authority. Oh! Stop talking as you're sick. There goes the wheel again. Do you get any experience points for that? No, I have to recover a vehicle to 133 because there's a water recovery too. Bloody hell, Amelia. Okay, let's try again. Oh, we need to wait 3 minutes. Shit. Okay. Well, I'll take that that opportunity to take a little break then. Like, look at this idiot. Only when you're sick you don't drink, huh? Wow, man. In my university years, I try to keep up with my friends. You know, this was in England. Wow. I used to live with Scandinavians and Germans, Norwegians, Swedish, Finnish. I don't think so. What happened? I'll come do it. I know how to do it. It's midday. I'll take a little break, people. I have to help with something out here. I'll be right back. Stand by. I'll be right back. Yep, will do. Alright, back. Sheepa says everyone was young at some point. That's true. These days I just sit behind a computer. I've sat too much behind a computer the last I don't know, decade. So I'm trying to balance it out a bit more now, but here I am streaming, sitting behind the computer. Wait, is that way? This way? I was born 16 and stayed away for a long time. I was born, I was a little kid for a long time. I'm still 10 around Sheepa in a lot of ways. In other ways, I'm 22. I'm between 22 and 10, okay? That sounds odd. I was a rebel for a very long time. When I hit 30, things are kind of slow. I'm always been a kind of a rebel. But yeah, as you get older, I feel like, you know, there's some things like, I don't know, that I used to be very idealistic and entrenched in my views about, and these days, and like, you know, after you've experienced death of people close to you, your mindset kind of changes a bit, and you realize that, you know, it's like memento mori, which means, you know, it's a think about that. Hey, you're gonna die one day. That's the only thing you know for sure. You know, unless you're some nutto that thinks you're gonna go to heaven, have virgins and stuff like that, then you know, you might as well. Who knows? But Sheepa says, I think I just got rid of the wild hairs. I haven't had long. Last time I got long hair, I you know, I had trouble with the authorities. So I think long hair and me, I should just keep it short these days. But I had long hair for a long time when I was a teenager. I cut it because they wouldn't. This basketball coach wouldn't let me play in the team if I had long hair. You know, I can't believe I agreed to that, but I really like playing basketball. It was easier to deal with not having the long hair. And Kerr says it's what it is. No need to drag things longer than we feel. Copy that, Kerr. I agree. You're long overdue to chill out the rebelness. All right, let's try again. Come on, Amelia. Can I have my plane back? Bridge bender. Repair. Go. I don't think I've ever managed to do this mission. Okay, let's try to fly through the thing this time. Alright. Engine on. I threw it too hard. Just really slow down here. Shit! Wrong button. I'm not gonna worry too much about getting all the waypoints. I just want to complete the mission for the first time. Oh, almost lost my wing there. I'm just gonna turn around. You have to be smooth with the controls of this thing, which is what makes it tricky. And it depends, you know, I'm flying an airplane that I built, so it's not the most aero-stable thing in the sky. Oh man, I'm not gonna risk that right-hand turn. Let's go left. Let's slow and let's take our time. I'll be right back to chat. Oh shit, they want me to go here. Alright. Oh my god, watch out! Fuck! That was perfect. Shit. That was perfect. Good redeeming. Good time with the redeeming. At least we don't have to wait like 2 hours to get the plane back because it was on land, alright? Sheepa says, I used to have long hair and black long leather coat up to my ankles. Now I'm stylized. Yeah, total like a goth sort of Blade Runner type. Metro Man. Low intake time 40 plus for sure. Yeah. People, I'm gonna take a break for lunch now. I'll be back after lunch. Just give me a... I'm not gonna just leave you here. I'm just gonna stop the stream and come back after lunch. It's lunchtime here. I started late today. But thanks for dropping by. Let's go and say hi to someone before I go. Who's out there? Maybe Futura's out there. Maybe Nora. Maybe let's see. At this time, will probably be Futura who's around, or we go and see if someone else is streaming Balsa. I doubt it. Almost no one streamed Balsa. Just drop by and say hi to Futura. All right. We did manage to get our wings. Our Yaw Authority. I didn't know. Look, it's all a bunch of pieces. My vehicle, $293. Thanks, Kerr. Thanks for the clip. I'll try to fix the lighting as well when I get back. Alright, ready for Futura. I'll see you all later. Thanks for dropping by. Peace out.